Hello, folks. Welcome back to Rugby Senate. This is Chris live in Central Pennsylvania for this URC match. Let's see if the sound is coming out okay. I never trust this stuff anymore. So, we're ready to get started here. Lions versus Benetton from Treviso. God bless it. Nothing's working here. There we go. So, I'll give you the lineups here in just a moment as we're ready to get started. Shade covering half the pitch right now. For Benetton, Reno Smith, South African at fullback, Louis Lana, Tommaso Menicello, and we're underway. Benetton receives the ball inside their 22, taken there by one of the forwards, and the ruck is formed. His first carry of the day. That ball is picked up there by Nicolo Canone. And a penalty against Benetton for not releasing the ball moments into the game, 20 seconds in. And can the Lions get themselves some points on the board just like that? That would be interesting. Or they're going to kick for the corner. Given they've not won any games, you think they want to take the points just to get on the board. But who knows? They are going for the post. They've decided to go for the post. All right, so the Lions going to go for the post. So that'll give me a chance to finish the lineups here. Tommaso Menicello and Malachi Fekitoa on the inside, Ignacio Mende on the left wing. Jacob Umaga is the fly half, and then the scrum half is Louis Verschond, Lorenzo Canone, Michel Lamaro, the captain, Alessandro Izicor, Eli Sneeman, Nicolo Canone, brother, Simone Ferrari, Suo Male, Mirko Spagnola is the last person in the front row. Off the bench, it's Bautista Bernasconi, Thomas Gallo, Josue Zilochi, Ricardo Favretto, John Bryant. Here comes a kick from Chris Smith. He's got the distance. It looks like he has the angle, and the Lions are on top 3-0 just like that, folks. Just a minute plus into the game. 3-0 Lions draw first blood. Good start. He hit that ball. He picked up the tee and got moving down the pitch. So 3-0. It'll restart, come to the Lions. For the Lions, Kuhn Horn is at fullback, Edwin Cater on the right wing, Henku Funvike, and Richard Creel in the center. Angelo Davids on the left wing. Chris Smith, the aforementioned fly, have just scored the points. Restart inside the 22. The Lions have come away with it. And Benetton's there. Ruck is formed. Morne Vandenberg, the Springbok, digs it out, sends it over. Morne Vandenberg is the scrum half. Frankie Horn is the captain. And that's a kick from Smith from inside the 22. Going to find touch. Looks like a pretty good crowd there today in Treviso. Many of the seats are full. Ron Fenter, J.C. Pretorius, another Blitzbach legend. Ron Delport, Etienne Ostosen are the locks. In the front row, there's J.C. Pretorius right there. In the front row, Asanatin Labakanye, another Springbok, Franco Murray, and S.J. Kotza. Benetton will have the ball just inside the Lions' 10-meter line. Here's their first line of the game. Malley to throw it in. Here's the line out. It's challenged. It went straight, and Benetton has the ball. Driving forward at the 10-meter line, working it to the near side of the pitch. A cut back to the inside, tackled inside the 10-meter line by the Lions. About 50% of the pitch is in the shade. Difficult to follow what's going on here. Ball goes wide to the outside. Inside cuts Ignacio Mendy. Mendy is tackled inside the 10-meter line, pardon me. And then we're going to go wide the opposite side here. Benetton's got numbers on the outside. Are they going to get it there? They do. Waiting on the outside. Here's the wing coming down, blitzing to the end. Oh, and he's driven into touch and then intercepted. Wow. That was incredible. That was incredible. Ooh, what a tackle. Was that Creel that made that tackle? My goodness. Who made the tackle? The Lions stopped a sure try by driving the player into touch at the last moment, about 5 minutes out. He tried to pass the ball. It was picked up by the Lions, and now they have it. They're going to clear it. Morne Vandenberg clears it, but it doesn't go very far. It only goes back to about the 18-meter line where it's caught. And then Richard Creel gets back in there. Oh, here's a space for Benetton. Looking dangerous here. Nearly broke through on the near side. They've got 3 players out here, but the defenders have responded. Nonetheless, they still drive down about 7 meters. We got a knock on here? I think we got a knock on. Woo! Off the bench for the Lions, Morne Brandon, R.F. Skuman, Konrad von Furen, Darian Landsberg, Jared Carrots, Nico Stain, Sam Francis, and Mounty Ross. The referee is Andrew Brace from Ireland, who we had a little bit of challenge with the last time against the Springboks out. He was not very good. Sister referees are Filippo Russo from Italy and Luca Bisetto from Italy. The TMO is Ollie Hodges from Ireland. 4 minutes, 25 seconds into the contest now, and we have our scrum. It's the first of the game, if I'm not mistaken. Welcome back, guys. I've had a horrific morning here from a standpoint of technology. Something happened to my Firefox, my entire history, all my bookmarks, my settings, my accounts, everything was gone. I tried to figure out what was happening to it. This, that, and the other, nothing. I spent over an hour trying to sort it out and looking if my files are corrupted. Finally, I went to my laptop and logged into that. My Firefox and all my settings, all my bookmarks was there, my history and everything, so it was great. The turf is getting torn up badly here. Man, that stuff is just picking up like sod out there. And I came back here and just rebooted my computer, and Firefox is working. And I logged back into all of my accounts, 5 YouTube accounts, my Twitter accounts, 4 of those, my newspaper accounts, my email, everything. It took another hour. So about 2 hours wasted this morning because of some tech glitch. And I'm not even 100% confident that everything is resolved yet. So, yikes. I barely made it back in time for this broadcast because I got a late shower. We got 3 games today. This is the first of them at Benetton and Treviso, Italy. After that, coming up, we've got the Sharks on the road at Leinster in Dublin. Good luck there, Sharks. And then, even though the Leinster's 0-2, that's not an indication of what Leinster can do. Sharks are 0-1-1. That is an indication. There's an early engagement by Benetton, which will give a free kick to the Lions. And then finally, the marquee game of the weekend will be the Bulls. They're on the road. Yep, Bulls will be playing later on today. That will be a huge game. Be covering all 3 of those games here on Rugby Ascended, so stick with us. And I haven't even advanced any of these. So the Bulls game is not posted yet. I discovered something last week. Not last week, but yesterday. I didn't post yesterday's game till about an hour and 15 minutes before the game. Usually I post them during the week, and then the audience is very small till the end. I discovered yesterday that we had about 8,000 show up, getting back up close to normal numbers rather than 1,000 or 2,000 we've been seeing for the past month. And so I'm hoping that was one thing. So today I did this just about an hour before, a little over an hour before the game, and I also posted an hour and a half before the Sharks game. I'm going to put the Bulls game up a little bit later on. It's not posted on the channel. Here comes Benetton. Reno Smith nearly breaks through, but it was a dummy. He didn't have it. They go wide on the outside. Mendy with the ball, working his way on the right-hand side of the pitch. And that ball's bounced around, but Benetton still has it at the 22. They come charging up. And nice pass. It's hard to see where the ball is. Umanga. Benetton working it to the near side. Here they come. They've got some space out here. Issachar carries it forward. He's the guy who nearly scored a try just a couple minutes ago. 7 minutes in now. And the Lions having a hard time. Most of the game is being played in their end of the half. Their half of the pitch, I should say. We're going to go wide on the outside, the far side, back in the sunshine out there. And there's J.C. Pretorius. Got a big grip on the player who releases. And they come over the top. That's going to be a side entry against the Lions. That was a bad move there. They go wide on the outside. There's the ball. And then back inside. And it is Reno Smith, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Reno Smith gets the try. And the Benetton side is on the board. Wow. Bulls game is optional. Nah, Fonz. It's mandatory. Brilliant work here. Back to Reno Smith. So Smith gets the first try of the game, gets it for Benetton, and Benetton is on the board about 8 minutes into the contest here. It's a beautiful pass. There was some poor awareness by one of the Lions players. I couldn't see who it was. Wow. Yep, Benetton on the board, but it looks like the kick is wide. I'm getting a replay here, so I missed it. Where is the clock at? There's no clock here. I have no clock for the game. It disappeared. This is terrible TV coverage again. This time I can't blame Supersport. This is a European broadcaster. It's terrible. There's no clock. I have no idea what time there is in the game. What the hell? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Still don't have a clock. Unbelievable. Piss poor broadcasting. These broadcasters make tens of millions of dollars doing this crap, and they can't even bother to put graphics on the screen. It's pathetic. I had that before. It's been gone for a few minutes now. There we go, 9:53. So that's probably about 8:30. Finally, this time comes back up on there. Jerk-offs. Anyway. Let's go with about 8:53. Close enough. No, not such as life. They get paid a lot of money. They should do their job. Looks like Mornay Funderburg getting some treatment down the pitch. 10 minutes, 10 seconds in. 5-3. Now I can update that score that I finally took care of that. Oh, my goodness. All right. I haven't forgotten about it, folks. 5-3. Benetton out in front now. Oh, my goodness. Mornay Funderburg is out. That's not good. Funderburg leaves the game, and Nico Steen comes in. Line out successful for the Lions from midfield. They go over the middle of the pitch. Nico Steen now in the game. Wow, that was quick. What happened to Mornay Funderburg? I hope it's just an HIA and nothing serious. Wow. And not releasing or entering from the side against the Italians. So the Lions will have a penalty here. Wow, Nico Steen in. Mornay Funderburg is out. That's too fast. Here's the kick from Chris Smith looking for territory. Can get down into the shadows. Looks like it's going to be around the 22. Good, but not great kick. And a chance for the Lions to even things up here. Franco Murray comes over to throw it in. And, of course, the Lions are also wearing hideous jerseys today. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's lost. Knocked backwards by Benetton. Benetton has the ball now at their 22. Terrible line out by the Lions. Maybe it's these hideous jerseys. Stormers are wearing puke lime jerseys yesterday. Today, these guys are wearing jerseys making us look like we all have autism or freaking, vertigo. Dug out by the scrum half, kick down the pitch, but stays in play. Creel picks it up. And over to Chris Smith. Here's the chase to the near side. It's Creel giving chase. Creel goes up and doesn't get it. Benetton comes down with it, but I think there was a knock on. Yep, there was a knock on by Benetton. So, we got a little push and shoving on the ground here. Yeah, it's going to be a scrum Lions ball. $12 minutes, 32 seconds in the contest. Be sure to hit the like button, folks, if you don't mind. Thanks to the 314 people currently tuned in. You're watching play-by-play color commentary of rugby on the United Rugby Championship on Rugby Ascendant. This is Chris, live in central Pennsylvania. Lions on the road in Treviso facing Benetton. We've already had a big hit in this game as Mornay Funderburg was injured and left the game just 10 minutes in, replaced by Nico Steen. Ball's into the scrum, Steen at the back. Lions getting a big push here, but no penalty called. They dig it out. Turf got all torn up there. Chris Smith through the middle. Nico Steen, he's got numbers on the outside. And he cut back through the middle. They choose to go through the middle. It's Richard Creel. Oh, and it's spilled. Fenton knocks it out. And there goes Benetton on the loose. It's Mendy. He goes wide on the outside to Reno Smith. Smith's got the speed back inside. Here comes Benetton streaking down the pitch. Angelo Davis is not going to catch him. And Benetton gets another try. Woo! My goodness. My goodness. The Lions on the verge of scoring, and they run it back. Wow. Louis Lina, my goodness. He left smoke trails behind him. Talk about speed. No idea that guy could run that fast. Rado Smith sets it up here, and then he just goes Louis lineup. Wow. Benetton is off to the races. My goodness, that was a scorcher. He just torched the Lions. I mean, it wasn't even close. Not even close, folks. Crowd got excited about that one. Shadows creeping across the pitch now at about 60%. A hush over the din of the crowd. 4 seconds, kick is away. Looks good from here. Nope. So no try, or no conversion. Excuse me. 10-3. Benetton with a scintillating try. My goodness. 10-3 now. Benetton out in front of the Lions. We'll update in just a moment on the scoreboard. As soon as I get a clock back again, I have no clock. Lanai, man, we just like Angelo Davis had no chance to catch him. My goodness. Wow. Clock, bees. Oh, get you 15-12 now. So we'll go 14-30 on that. My goodness, this is a horrible TV crew. Call to use it already for Benetton. Leading 10-3 early on here. Benetton really has become a team that can break away on you. 15:36 off the clock. Not looking good for the Lions early on here. Their defense is suspect. Even worse, the pitch is just like slop out there. We've already seen every place a scrum happens, the turf gets torn up. That's probably going to lead to some injuries later on, unfortunately. As players twist their ankle running around. Here's a line out for the Lions inside Benetton territory. They come away with Nico Sten over the middle. And Benetton's there to answer the call, driving back the attacker. Nico Sten came in on the spilled forward again. Another knock on by the Lions. This time Benetton kicks it away. Nobody's home. Chase is on. That's a 50-22 if it gets in a touch, but it won't. Bounces back in. And Kuhn Horn runs it back 60 meters to get back to that ball. Now he's inside the 22, looking for help. He comes to the near side. Chris Smith is going to kick it down the pitch. He'll leave it in play. That ball gets back to 30 meters. Benetton has it again. Here comes the high ball. Benetton players must retreat. And one of them doesn't retreat. That should have been a penalty there. Issaquah did not retreat. So kick back to Benetton. High into the air. This time they're all retreating. Lions have it inside their own 10-meter line. Chris Smith, Nico Sten over the center. Lions. Oh, that ball's thrown back to Nico. Down to the 10-meter line. That ball stripped out, and the Lions have lost it again. That's the third unforced turnover here. Well, turnover here in the first half. And now it's knocked on by Benetton. It's getting a little sloppy out here right now. And now a breakaway by the Lions. Oh, here we go. J.C. Pretorius is on the loose. He cuts back the other way looking for help. Nobody's there. He's isolated, and he's going to turn it over. Lions players sitting back on their ass doing nothing while J.C. Pretorius blitzed down the pitch after stealing the pass, and he gets isolated and caught. Looking for help, but he got hit from behind and knocked down, and the Lions were too late getting there. A stupid penalty. Lazy Lions, busy licking their paws, not playing the game. J.C. Pretorius frustrated by that, shaking his head like, where the hell is my support running at? None. No support runners. Lazy rugby. Lions are going to have a bad season if this continues. 18 minutes off the clock, and the Lions have shown us nothing thus far. Lions can't seem to hold on to the ball in this game. Benetton now with a line out inside the Lions' 10-meter line. Mile throws it in. It goes over the middle. Benetton now driving through the center. They come to the big hit there, shoulder to shoulder. And that ball spilled. That looked a little bit forward. Here comes Issaquah now inside of 22, but no call. I guess it was good. Good contest, and Benetton trying to drive through the center of the pitch, and there's reaching in and letting go of the ball. Well, shit. Oh, there's a break. Manicello. Tommaso Menicello, one of the coolest names in rugby. Benetton on the outside. They're down 5 meters. Driving 4 meters. Ball's available. Line on the ground. Ruck is formed. Fekitoa gets it to Lorenzo Cannone. Cannone just 3 meters out. Wershin feeds it to Schneemann. Schneemann. Isakor cuts back. He's going to get there. Did he get it? No, he's short. Spagnola can't get it. Short again. Right at the goal line here. Kind of drive it through the try. There it is. It may be held up. No, it's a try. It's scored. And Benetton scores a third try in 20 minutes. My goodness. This one to Simone Ferrari. Wow. Simone Ferrari. My goodness. Benetton is just pouring it on, folks. Simone Ferrari with the try. It's just wickedly ugly for the Lions. Wow. It's just ugly at this stage, ladies and gentlemen. Tight head prop scores that try for Benetton. That seemed inevitable. Here's the conversion. That one they'll make. And now it's 17-3. 17-3. I sense a slaughter coming. Substitution coming. Cannone goes out. He got hit pretty hard. Is that an HIA? Cannone is out. Didn't see who's replaced him. Chris Smith telling his charges, calm down, guys. Stay with us. It's going to be fine. This game is not over. Chris Smith, very experienced fly half from the Bulls. Yep. And a 21-14 now. And Wershawn kicks it in a touch. All right, here we go. So I don't know who came in for Cannone, but he went out. Clearly, Benetton's won the first quarter of the game. Here's the lineout for the Lions from the 10-meter line. Unchallenged. They've got Nico Sten across the middle. Nice pass there, but the Benetton side was wise to it. Fenter. Nico. They go wide on the outside. Creel kicks it forward. He gives chase. Just inside 22, picked up down there. He and Davids chased it, but they didn't get anything. Looked like a bit of a high tackle there by Richard Creel, but no call. Crowd whistling and booing over that. At the 22, ruck is formed. Lions can't get out. They're trying desperately to get out of there so they don't get called a penalty. Yeah, he did get out. So Andrew Brace not giving away any cheap penalties here. Oh, it's charged down by the Lions. Back to the 5-meter line. And Reno Smith does a great job to get that thing into touch, but it doesn't go very far. It means the Lions line out 15 meters away. Woo! Nice charge down there by the Lions. Chance for them to get back in the game. Darian Landsberg came in, it looks like. Yeah, Landsberg came in. When did Darian Landsberg come in the game? Who did he come in for? So did Oosthuizen or Delport leave the game? Because Darian Landsberg's out on the pitch. I never saw him announced. You can't miss Darian Landsberg. Tall, lanky dude. Lineout's overthrown, but picked up by the next row of the Lions. They have it, but they're going to turn it over if they don't release it soon. It's available. Nico Stain. Ron Fenter with a carry. Stain. Frankie Horn, team captain, drives forward. Nico back to Labacanye. Labacanye's first carry. And the Lions are building up a head of steam here, but they run into a wall. Landsberg could get anywhere. Nico Sten cuts back the other way. He's tackled. Going to get some help over there for him, boys. Lions 15 meters out still. Darian Landsberg gets that ball back. Labacanye can't get it. Picked up back there. Ooh, there's a high tackle. Seatbelt tackle missed right in front of Brace. Lions coming back the other way now. Out in front of the post in the shadows. Edwin Cater goes forward. Ball bounces on the turf. Nico Sten digs it out. Nico Stain Labakanye, 7 meters out now. 8 meters. Landsberg, as soon as he gets the ball, he gets hit hard, tackled. Nico Stan comes back to the near side. There's space out here. They're going to take it. Henku van Wyk cuts back to the inside. He's not tackled. Still going. Finally taken down. The Lions are getting inches, not meters here. Fenter. Now they're 6 meters away. Nico Stan looking. They're going to go wide. Creel. He's got help on the outside. Angelo Davids. He's in. And the Lions have scored a try. Angelo Davids. That's a beautiful try for the Lions. Nice job to come back here. That felt a little bit inevitable at some point, too, building up the pressure. Creel with a brilliant pass to Angelo Davids on the outside. He does the dummy back to J.C. Pretorius. Ooh, might not be a try. Yeah, he lost control of the ball. He lost control of the ball when Lanai smacked his hand. No try. TMO. They're going to the TMO. Oof. There's the screen's on the other end of the pitch, so Andrew Brace has to run down the other way. We have a break in the action here as they try to sort this out. But I'm telling you, folks, doesn't look like that try is legit. Angelo Davids lost the ball as he was going to the ground. So they made it, the three officials back down the other end of the pitch. And here we're going to see it. It's brilliant work by Creel. Well, okay, that angle, it looks like it's good, actually. That angle looks good. So, let's see. I think he might still get the try. No, he's got it. He's got it. Boy, that first time it looked like it was clear separation. No try. Ball's lost forward. Wow. Wow. No try. Well, that's a harsh one. Well, in real time, it looked real. But when you slow it down, I guess there's a gap there. So it's goal line kick now for the knock-on. Time on. 25 minutes now. Oh, shame for the Lions. That's a beautiful try. Wiped out. Boy, the crowd, it looks like it's completely filled up the stands now on the one side. I don't see any empty seats over there. Wow. This is good showing supporting their team. That's all it takes, folks, a couple wins, and the Italians will support rugby better than the Irish and, and the English do in Wales. Lions coming to the near side. Oh, down the sideline. Who is it? Creel. Creel feeds it back to J.C. Pretorius. He's not held. He gets up and takes off again. Inside the 22. Lions right back where they were moments ago. Oh, that ball wins backward. Kick forward. It down towards the goal line. Oh, Lena just tackled inside the 5-meter line. Angelo Davids down there. Wow, so now Benetton has the ball, but they're just at their 3-meter line. They're going to try to kick it. Limoncello. He'll do the job of scrum half because scrum half had the ball. Wershin to dig it out from the goal line. Here's a clearance kick from the back. Umango, how far does he get it? Way up into the stands. So it looks like a decent kick. Yeah, the stands are full, folks. This is amazing. It wasn't that way when the game started. We're 26 minutes in now, and there isn't an empty seat I can spot. Not even by going to the loo. Pretty impressed. Okay, somebody just got up to go downstairs to go to the bathroom. 2 people. But, wow, this is really great to see this level of support for the game. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. Fill the stands, bums in seats. Darian Landsberg looks a little gassed already. He hasn't been playing much lately. Line out is good for the Lions. They're at 22, though. Nico Sten has a nice pass. Oh, they got a lot of numbers on the outside to the Lions. J.C. Pretorius driving down here, back inside. There it is. Labakanye dives across like he's a winger. Oh, my goodness. Asanati Labakanye. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm hearing from the U.S. Geologic Service there's been a 3.2 tremor in northern Italy as Labakanye hits the turf and gives an earthquake. Labakanye sets off the Richter scale. J.C. Pretorius set this up. Went outside. Look a little forward. Labakanye. Woo, baby. Lamacania diving across. That was awesome. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to remember that one for a while. That's nothing. Lamacania just goes diving across. 145 kg. Lamacania is. Ooh, here's the kick, and that one's not going to make. Or is it? Oh, yeah, it did go over. Well done by Chris Smith. Yep, does it very well. 17-10. Now, Lions are back in the game. They were in jeopardy, peril here just a few moments ago. 17-10 Lions trailing now. Wow. All right, can I get my clock back? It's again waiting for the clock. Oh, boy. There's the clock. Restart 28:30. So we're going to say that's 27 something, 27:30, 27:29. We'll go with that. Lions have the ball on the restart. Inside the 20. Here comes Chris Smith for a clearance kick. He's going to look for touch. That ball finds the stands. All right. Oh, there's some empty seats on the far end. I found a few. Cheaper seats are empty. Vera Square, what's going on? Oh, Fekatoa's out. What's wrong with him? HIA. Drago comes in. Fekatoa's out. Drago comes in. Where the hell's Fekatoa at on the list here? There he is. Line out good for Benetton. Over the middle, here it comes. Charging forward down the 10-meter line. And rudely met there by J.C. Pretorius. And there's a line break. There it goes. Benetton straight down. They got 3 numbers. My goodness, lineup blazing again. This guy is like a gazelle. Bonus point, 30 minutes into the game. Benetton has just scored again. Moments after the Lions got back into the game, they're back out of it. My goodness, that was just white lightning there, man. Louis Lina is white lightning. Woo, that was unbelievable. That just cut right through the middle and smoked the Lions. And he had lots of support runners too, but he never needed them. My goodness, that's insane. This guy is fast. He had his eyes glued to that try line. He was not going to be denied. Unbelievable. We worry about the score for the Lions. It's not like it's going to matter. Wow. My goodness. That was incredible. Man, even in slow motion, he's fast. Watching the replay, he's just blitzing. All right, Lions will kick it right back to them. 24-10 now is the score. My goodness, 24-10. Restart and a turnover in front of the post. Penalty against Benetton. Not releasing. J.C. Pretorius was there. So what are they going to do? Looks like they're going for a kick to the corner. Yeah, trailing by 14 points, approaching halftime. Easy 3, but they're going to go for the corner. Yeah, exactly, Vera. The Lions jersey was supposed to confuse the opposition. It's confusing the Lions. So we got a substitution coming for Benetton. And again, they're doing a terrible job telling us who the substitutions are. I'm doing my best job I can here, folks, catching numbers as they appear on the field. Benetton breaks away from their 5-meter line. Lions get it back, but it's a scrum. Going to come back here. Lions lose a line out. The Mall's where it popped out of there. Yep. Man. Lost forward lines. So scrum to Benetton. Huge scoring opportunity there, and they didn't take the 3 points, so they come away with nothing. They come away with nothing at all. Welcome to 107 people currently here to watch this Lions broadcast. We hit, I think, 600 yesterday for the live stream or something like that during the Stormers game on a Friday, which was nice. Vershawn will throw it in. Set. Ball's put in the pipe. Benetton. They bring it out. Cannone, who's back in the game now. Lorenzo Cannone came back in. That's who came back in. Okay. Never knew who replaced him. Never did pick up a number there. Ball's kicked by Vershawn. He finds touch. Nice kick. That's almost midfield. "33 minutes into the contest now. 24-10. Line out sent in by Franco Murray. Over the middle it comes. Chris Smith, he goes wide. And they've got numbers on the outside, but Kuhn Horn cuts back inside. Gets down around the 10-meter line ahead. Angelo Davids on the outside, uncovered. Smith kicks it to the wing. Is there anybody here? It is. Frankie Horn waits for it. Lions inside the 10-meter line. Darian Landsberg over the middle, driving forward. Oh, that was a nice pass by Creel. Cater gets Davids on the outside. Lions looking smoother here. Chris Smith. Franco Murray. Ball's loose. Nabakanya picks it up. Nicely done to keep the ball in the Lions' hands. Kicked high into the air by Chris Smith. The chase is on. It's a good kick. And it's knocked on by... that looked knocked on by Benetton. They say no knock on. Boy, that was a bad camera angle for me then. 34-42 in the first half. Ball's available. Vershawn will dig it out. Kick over the top, not challenged. That ball will get down to at least the 10-meter line where it's caught back there by the Lions. They feed on the outside to Creel. Creel goes back inside to Henkovike. Back to Creel. Creel kicks it forward. It bounced inside of 22. Picked up back there by Reno Smith, who sends it into touch. Slow things down. Everybody catch their breath now. 35 minutes off the clock. $35-17 off the clock. Reno Smith out there playing pretty well for Benetton. Oh, my bad. Benetton doesn't have bonus point. For some reason, I thought, yeah, they do. They have a bonus point. They have 4 tries. They're not listing a bonus point here on the screen. Lions line out successful. They're into a maul. Franco Murray at the back of that maul now. Maul's moving forward. Approaching the 22. About 26 meters out. Nico Sten digs it out of there. Chris Smith. Henku from Vike. From Vike breaking through tackles. Down to the 24-meter line. Nico Sten. Murray bounces off a tackler. Nico Sten. Smith. Oh, they throw it away. Jason Pretorius couldn't get it. It's thrown into touch. It was looking good, and then they squander it. That ball was thrown through the legs and over J.C. Pretorius. So that's a high tackle. Hinkoof and Vike dragging 3 players there a moment ago, including Menicello. Here's a line out now for Benetton. Just 3 minutes left in the first half. Successful, not challenged. Into a maul, not moving. Stationary maul. Still stationary. 37 minutes off the clock. They're going to dig it out, kick it over the top. Where's this ball going to go? Stays in play. Creel comes down with it. You're going to have obstruction, I think. Yep, obstruction by Franco Murray. A dumb penalty by the Lions cost them. I'd like to see the replay on that. I was busy watching the high ball. Here we go. Oh, yeah. That's a very harsh call. He was just standing there. He didn't do anything. And he was thrown in. That's a bogus call by Andrew Brace. As he's back to his crappy officiating like he was against the Springboks. Yeah, Franco Murray was not obstructing. He was away from the ball. He was stationary, and he was shoved into the play by one of the defenders. That's not obstruction. That's crap. All right, folks, 37:57. Now another minute's eaten off the clock since just a moment ago. 38, less than 2 minutes left in the first half. Benetton with a comfortable lead and a bonus point here in the first half. Lions halfway to a bonus point, but they're more interested to win. Line out's good. Sneyman comes down with it. At the back of that maul, looking to break away. His closest touchline. There comes Wershon. Dago carries it over the middle, and over him is J.C. Pretorius. And the Lions have the ball. Come on, boys, turn it on. Here we go, outside. Henkel van Wyk, he's got Angelo Davids on the wing out there. To Kuhnhorn, breaks pass, back to Angelo Davids. Davids, tackled outside the 22. Lions back to the 22. That momentum lost. Angelo Davids playing the role of scrum half. Here we go. Ball just tossed up. Chris Smith over to the wing. Is there somebody there? Oh, it's too much again. Once again, over J.C. Pretorius' head. What is the problem here? He was wide open. Terrible kicking. These guys obviously aren't Monty Libbok or Sasha Feinberg Ngumzulu. Dang, another wasted opportunity. The dying embers of the first half. $900 views. Can we get some likes? I have no idea what the likes are because this stupid thing changed. I can't see the stats anymore. It's very annoying. Very annoying. Here's the line out. Benetton with the ball. 20 seconds left in the first half. They'll probably put this in touch. And there's a penalty there. What happened? Or is that the half? Okay, that's the half. Okay, time was up. Last year, Benetton averaged 22 points a game, apparently. They already have 24 in the first half. We're at halftime here, folks. My goodness. Halftime. That went fast. 40 minutes, halftime. That was very fast. All right, enjoy this. After this, we'll be back with more.
Under the southern sun, the green and gold shine bright. On the field of honor, they battle with all their might. From the scrums to the tries, they always find their way. Springboks rising higher day after day. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied. With the Webb Ellis Cup, they're filled with pride. The greatest rugby nation standing tall and true. Better than the rest in every test they pursue. From the dusty fields to the world stage they've roared. Legends carved in history, their spirit soared. In the hearts of a nation, they ignite the flame. Every tackle, every try, echoing their name. Springboks just win, win, win. They can't be denied.
Sorry about that, folks. I got logged out of everything because of the problem I had this morning. So I've got to get a code to log back into something. So just very frustrating what happened to my computer this morning. 7, okay. Okay. Right, okay, I'm back in. I was trying to go to Suno. I thought I'd make a Stormer song. Stormer song, let's do that, okay. Trying to make a song here, folks. Lions need a song. Yeah, the Lions need more than a song, my friend. Lions need a lot more than a song. Stormers, I keep telling you, Stormers, I get it done. Hang on. Sorry, folks. Let's see if that works. I don't know if that's going to work because of pronunciation, but I'll try it. Okay. Let me take a look here. Who am I missing here? I might want to put on here. Well, Stormers, I threw that away yesterday. It's already done. Okay. Okay, let's see what happens here. All right, put in the key stuff. I put in some lyrics. Let's see what we get here, folks. Stormer Strike. That's my song. Jersey Lions are giving him vertigo. Yeah, giving me vertigo. Lions do need a song. The Lions need a lot more than a song. Kids out playing on the pitch. Got them out on the opposite side where it's not torn up. There haven't been any scrums on that side yet, so let's see what we get here. I need to put this on mute so that you guys don't hear that. Turn the desktop on, and let's see what we got here. Okay, here we go. Stormer Strike. Oh, this looks like it's going to be good.
From the mother city where the mountains rise, Capped on and sheer under sapphire skies. Legends are born in the shadow of Table Bay. They lace up their boots and take the field to play. The Stormers strike, the thunder roars. Try after try, they open the doors. Champions of the Western Cape, rugby's heartbeat takes its shape. Ruinell running like the wind. Dion for it tackles with a champion's grin. Brian Havana speed leaves the world behind. They build the legends brick by grind. Super Rugby to the URC. Stormers carve their history. Stormers strike, the thunder roars. Try after try, they open the doors. Champions of the Western Cape, rugby's heartbeat takes its shape.
I love it. That's version 1. Should have made this song a long time ago.
Fields of green where dreams ignite. Western Cape under stadium lights. South Africans lead with heart and trade. Rugby kings with their skills displayed.
Oh, I like it. Version 2. Looks like they're getting ready to come back out on the pitch. Might even be better.
From the mother city where the mountains rise,
I like that voice.
Capitonians cheer under sapphire skies. The legends are born
My song,
in the
Mademoiselle
shadow
Boss.
of Table Bay. They lace up their boots and take the field to play. Stormers strike, the thunder roars. Try after try, they open the doors. Champions of the Western Cape, rugby's heartbeat takes its shape. For it tackles with a champion's grin. Bright Havana speed leaves the world behind. They build the legends brick by grind. Super Rugby to the URC. Stormers carve their history. Stormers strike, the thunder roars. Try after try, they open the doors.
That one's good too. That's both very good. All right, folks, we're ready for the second half to get going here. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm glad I did that song. I wish I'd done it sooner. Halftime is over. Ready for the second half here. Let me turn off your audio so I don't get a copyright strike. All right. Wow, that was cool. I'm pretty excited about that. Stormers Strike. That's my song, man. Hope you like it. Lekker drunk song. Yeah, it's a good song. Here we go. We're underway. Second half action. His Shadows are on 85% of the pitch now. Lions taking inside the 22. Henku van Wyk. Is that him? Or is it Fenter? Fenter had it. Lions over the middle. Back this way to Chris Smith. He's going to send it down. Or no, it's a Kuhn Horn. Oh. Obstruction off the ball. That was a dumb penalty, if it's true. Darian Landsberg got in the way. Dumb decision. Lions are going to regret that. Where's it at? Let's see it. Oh, it's not shown there. What are they going to do? Points or corner? They've got the bonus point. They're going to go for the points to make it a 3-score game. Wow. Dumb. Here's the kick, and it looks good, and Benetton's up 27-10 now. They already got their bonus points, so you take the points on offer. 17-point, 3-score game now. He was banned from test rugby, I guess, but I guess not from club rugby. I don't know. I thought he was banned too. I was surprised to see him in the first game of the season. Italian national coach Gonzalo Quesada up in the stands watching this. Ball comes in for Chris Smith. 27-10 now. Benetton out in front. The problem, guys, I can't see my score here because YouTube has changed this crap and now it's all messed up. I wonder if I reduce the window if it's easier to see that way. Nope, that's worse. Kick is successful, and Benetton has it inside the 22. Ruck is formed. Here comes the kick. Over the top it goes by Wershon. And in a touch. Lions catch it there, but they're not going to bring it in. So we'll see where the mark is. Lions line out from the 45-meter line. This is going to be challenging here because the shadows are creeping up at the end of that line out. Almost just about 2 meters behind the last player in Labacani. Stolen by Benetton. Lions throw away the line out. They come down the near side. They've got some movement out here up to Limoncello driven back. Edwin Cater there for the tackle. Lions complaining about something. Lamaro goes for it. Andrew Bracehead get out of his way. Lina sends it wide to Issacore back inside. It's Lina again. Lina's tackled close to the touch line. And they dig it out, send it back in towards the middle. Is Fekitoa back? I guess he's back in the lineup. Lina knocks it backwards, and the Benetton has it. They got numbers outside, but nice tackle there. Limoncello. Boy, Rado Smith with the ball. He breaks free. Down to the 10-meter line. Outside, here it comes. Mendy with the ball, still going to the 22. Mendy tackled down there finally by Nico Sten, who I think is going to win a penalty here. Nope. Wow. He slowed it down, though. Ferrari. Umanga. Lorenzo Canoni down to the 22. Spagnola picks it up and goes through the middle, and it's the Benetton side coming. Fekitoa just back into the game here in the second half. Oh, the Tongan player kicks it all the way down to about 10 meters. Fekitoa gets the ball over the hands of Menicello. Menicello down to 5 meters. Benetton is showing some strength here. Pushing the Lions back. Oh, and looks like the scrum half, or is that Lina who's hurt? Somebody's hurt over there. Canoni digs it out. Ball bounces up. Benetton has it, but they lost a few meters. It's helter-skelter out there at the moment, folks. The ball's all over the place. The Lions have got it somehow. Is it Henku van Wyk trying to drive forward, but he's tackled. There it is. Lions have the ball 10 meters out now. That's crazy. Helter-skelter play here, folks. This is just a slugfest down here at the breakdown. And once again, the ball is on the Lions side of the pitch. You really can't score that way, guys. Nico Sten's going to pull this one out looking for a box kick, or is he going to send it back for a clearance kick? No, he does the box kick. Finds touch. Where's the mark going to be? Not bad to the 24-meter line. A little bit of clearance there by Nico Sten. Takes a little bit of pressure off as we approach the 45-minute mark. 27-10, 3-score difference here. Puke in a dryer. What's that? Oh, Steph Neumeier likes the song. Cool. Joy, what are you talking about? Puke in a dryer. I don't know what that means. There's the line out. Knocked down by Benetton, so it's not straight. It's going to be the Lions' ball. Waiting for this scrum. 46 minutes now as they crouch down. Behind. Set. Nico Sten puts it in a pipe. Nothing happening here. Call to use it. Sten digs it out. Goes over the middle to Smith. Smith goes a little bit wider outside of Henku from Vike. He's going to kick it forward. That's a nice kick. Where's it going to bounce? Is Stan play? All the way down to the 36-meter line. And Reno Smith kicks it high into the air. Knocked backwards by the Lions and back into Chris Smith's hands. And here's Kuhn Horn. He's going to send it the other way. Offside. Oh, Benetton offside. Okay. Yeah, they never retreated. Caught that one there. So the Lions get a chance to kick for distance here, get back in the game. Just takes a converted try, and they'll be back in this. "47 minutes off the clock, folks. I have to pull up my broadcast so I can see what the likes are because I can't see them. Stupid YouTube changing everything all the time. Line out is good by the Lions, but they've knocked it on in the transfer. Wow. Okay, that's not what I wanted. Ugh. Here we go. How are we doing likes? 103 watching. 81 likes. Okay, there we go. Lions making stupid mistake after stupid mistake here. Cost themselves dearly. Missed that try late in the first half. Now they've screwed up here a couple more times in the second half. Benetton now with the line out, or the scrum. Jeez, wake up. Benetton with the scrum. Set. Says Andrew Brace. Into the pipe it goes. Wershon will dig it out the back. Oh, they've got an advantage here because the Lions went straight up. So they're playing a penalty advantage. Or Benetton, but they come to the near side. Lina cuts back the other way again. Oh, his bum is exposed. They pulled his pants down. We saw Lina's bare ass. Canone over midfield. Lina. There you go, wide, the opposite side. Suamaile with the ball. Issacore trying to get it, but stole by J.C. Pretorius, but a penalty for somebody being off their feet. Yep. J.C. Pretorius with a great steal, and his teammates ruined it. But Benetton was seeing a bit more than Lewis Lina than he wants us to see. Sorry, watch the replay. His bum was exposed. 3 changes coming in for Benetton. Looks like the entire front row. "50 minutes off of the... he's working his tan. Spagnola's out. Whole front row's out. Tomascascio, Bernasconi, and Zilochi. All right, so the front row changes for Benetton. Line out for Benetton now inside the 15-meter line of the Lions once again. It's Maul's going nowhere at the moment. Call to use it. Wershon digs it out, sends it over the middle. Fekutoa hands it off to Menicello, who gets further down there, about 10 meters out. And a penalty for not releasing on... Wow. Was that J.C. Pretorius who jackled it again? Man, what a great job by J.C. Pretorius. Yep, right over the ball. J.C. Pretorius is brilliant. 51 minutes now off the clock. Lions better start doing something soon. Chris Smith kicks it down the pitch. Shame Chris Smith going from a winning club like the Bulls to a losing club like the Lions. It's got to suck for him. Bunch of empty seats in the lower rows now. People went to get something to eat. What's going on? 51-25. Don't forget, folks, after this, you'll be redirected to the Bulls game, or the Sharks game against Leinster. And then later we'll post the Bulls game. Lions have it. Chris Smith to Ron Fenter with a big carry, bouncing off tackles, feeds it back inside. Nico Sten has it. He dive it all the way down to the 22. Labakanye, penalty advantage now here for the Lions. Ooh, Coates a hit from behind. They're playing a penalty advantage of the Lions. Ooh, Nico Sten taken down hard. Another penalty advantage. We're going to need a whistle here. Card's coming. Yep, card's coming for Tomas Gajo, the Argentine national, just came in the game, and he's going out with a card. 52-13. Wow. Yellow card. All right, Lions have a chance to do something now. Chris Smith kicks to the corner. Franco Murray now with a line out. Lions have got to do it here. They have one man up. Line out's good, but not straight. Double banking. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Wow, the Lions squander a great opportunity there. Man, oh man. Wow. That's horrible. The Lions turn it over. Very poor discipline here. So, good clearance kick by Benetton. Another scoring opportunity wasted. Jeez, man, this is sad. Staмен's off. Favaretto goes on. Somehow Benetton comes away with that line out. It didn't look pretty. They're driving forward. Wershon. No, that's not Wershon. There he is. Going to dig it out. You mean? Box kick from Wershon over the top. Landsberg tried to chase down. It was half-hearted attempt. Ball bounced on by the Lions, but did they catch it? Was Angelo Davids? Go back the other way. Chris Smith. There's a dummy from Kuhn Horn. Horn strips one tackle, strips another tackle, strips a third tackle, and finally taken down near midfield. Nico Sten sees some space, kicks it over there. Reno Smith picks that ball up, kicks it forward into touch. That's going to come straight back. Bad kick by Reno Smith, but no major damage. Only cost him about 10 meters. Not a pretty game, folks. Lions not really in it. Oh, boy, excuse me. Lions have it. Over midfield. Hinku van Wijk. Nico Steen to the near side. Nice pass back here. Looking good. Chris Smith going to kick it over the top. Inside the 22. It bounces down towards the 5-meter line, towards the goal line. Reynolds Smith picks it up in try zone. It will be a goal line drop kick. Wow. So yesterday was Munster 2019 over Edinburgh at home, barely. And the Scarlets got whitewashed 34-0 by the Stormers on the road. Benetton Lions today, then Osprey Zebra. If Zebra can win that game, they would be 3-0. Can you imagine that? Then Glasgow Dragons, Leinster Sharks, Ulster Bulls, and Cardiff Connacht. And here comes Fenter again, driving right down the pitch. Ron Fenter having a good game here for the Lions, one of the few players. Oh, there's some obstruction not called out there by the Lions. They go kick it through, chase is on, but there's a lot of kick on that ball, and they can't get there. Richard Creel just can't get there. 3 steps away. Deep try zone, but the ball still bounced out. It's going to come back. Chris Smith fell down, couldn't get to the ball. Creel tried, but he couldn't get there. So going to come all the way back. So they could have kicked the ball. Instead, they're taking a scrum. They got to do a substitution. I think Cannoni's coming out, being replaced by an alternate scrum. Alternate tight head prop coming on to play the role of Cannoni's off. So, in order to do the scrum, they had to bring a player in off the bench because they have a card against Gajo. Which Berlusconi? The one here in this game? This is Berlusconi, not Berlusconi. Silvio Berlusconi. What are you talking about? Bind. Set. Well, he died in 2023. Oh, here it comes. Oh, stripped away. Little knock on by Benetton at midfield. They had a breakaway, and it was stripped by one of the Lions players. Oh, no, it wasn't stripped. Just dropped. Oh, Lions players getting treatment. Clock stopped. 57-31. Replacements for the Lions. Morning Brandy comes on. Excuse me. 4 coats for... And the whole front row is replaced. So the front row replaced for the Lions. A little over 20 minutes remaining. Thomas Gajo down to 4 minutes. He's standing, but he got 4 minutes to go, buddy. He can't come in yet. Lions will have a scrum at midfield. Just not getting it done here, folks. Another chance. Bind. Set. Nico Stem puts it in the pipe. They go over the middle. Oh, man. Oh, Benetton picks it up. They're running back the other way. Kicked forward by Mendy, but picked up by the Lions. They kick it to the wing, and it go right to Issachar, Cater, but it's knocked on. Man, that's a really sloppy series of play. Not sure whose ball it is now. But the Lions have squandered this one-man advantage. A scrum to the Lions, it looks like. Not a great game, folks. Not a great game. Sorry about that. Be sure to hit the like button if you don't mind. Appreciate it. How we doing on likes? 82. No more since then? Let's see. 90. Okay, we got 90 likes now. Cool. Bind. Going to reset the scrum. Nothing happened there, folks. You didn't miss anything. Crouch. Bind. Set. Advantage shots in. The Lions are going to win a penalty here. What the heck is this not? Weird going on with my computer again. Sorry, folks. $60 minutes now. We're down the final quarter. Lions still losing this game. They led 3-0. That's the last time they led. Since 5-3, they haven't come back on top. So the Lions have a line out 26 meters, 27 meters off of the Benetton try line. They're going to have to do it now. They're running out of time. Lineup goes short, and it's nosed forward. Knock on. It's Benetton's ball. Jeez. My goodness. This is terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Thank you, Andre. I try. Just checking something here real quick. Clock's still ticking here, folks. Crouch. Bind. Set. What's going on with this scrum? It's all over the place. We're going to do it again. Andrew Brace is terrible at calling scrum penalties. He just lets the thing run forever. And anyway, we saw that with the Springboks. They won scrum after scrum, and no penalty was called against the opposition when he called their last game. $62-24. Substitution coming in for Benetton. Couldn't see who it was. I think they swapped out. The yellow card is over. That's why substitution. Got the proper player. Gajo's back on the pitch now. His card is up finally. So the Lions picked up no points when they were up a man. Wasted 10 minutes, even though they had the ball 5 meters out. They got a penalty there, and they've never threatened since then. 17 minutes remain. Scrum, out it comes. Fakatoa. Gajo drives forward, just back into the game. Boy, the turf is really a mess out there. Call to use it already. Wershon over the top. It's going to go to about the 10-meter line. And it's taken there by Benetton, by Lamro. And the Lions' Kuhn Horn has it from his 24-meter line. He goes up, kicks it in the air to himself. He gives chase. But it's knocked backwards by and then knocked on by the Lions. Nico Stead knocks it on, trying to rain that ball down. Kick forward by Benetton. Oh, yeah. Umanga knocked that on, and he got away with it. He realizes it. Oh, we got a substitution coming for Benetton again. All right. Eddie Uren comes in. Replaces Wershon, who gets a big cheer. Lou Wershon got a big ovation. Crowd cheering him when he came off the pitch. He's played really well in this game. Really well in this game. Down about 15 minutes left in this one, folks. Crouch. Bind. Ball squirting around out there from the scrum. Now they pick it up. Benetton to the near side. Fekatoa throws it to Lina. Lina loses it backwards. And Angelo Davids picks it up. Lions have it. Landsberg, Smith. They go wide. Way offside is Benetton. There's out in the wing. Come on, here it is. Heiko from Vikings out there. Past midfield. Tackled. Nico Stain. Chris Smith right into the middle. There's Landsberg with a nice carry finally. That was a Van Furen. Jeez. I guess it was. Skuma with a carry. There's Landsberg. Chris Smith. Edwin Cater. It's thrown away. They lose a lot of space. There goes J.C. Pretorius. Back on the front foot. Oh, Landsberg driving through the middle. Support runners come. Boy, good build up here by the Lions. They just need to keep it up. Chris Smith. Creel. Beautiful pass. Oh, and then Angela Davids drops it. Knocked on by the Lions. Kicked away by Uren. Nobody's home. It's going to bounce all the way inside 22. Picked up back there. Is that Pretorius? J.C. Pretorius is all the way up there at midfield. Ran back and got that. They go wide. Smith, Cater. Kuhn Horn with the ball now. Lions have had it for a while, but they've done nothing with it except go backwards, essentially. Landsberg tackler, is that Fenta? I can't see. They come wide. On the wing, it's Pretorius. He cuts back inside. Bounces off tacklers. Over midfield. J.C. Pretorius. Chris Smith. Van Furen with the carry. Creel. Ruck is formed. Nico. Chris Smith is going to kick it to the wing. Is anybody out there? Angelo David saves it. But then it's knocked on by J.C. Pretorius because it's a tough bounce. Ah, shame. Lions just don't have anything. One blitzbach to another. Angelo Davids to J.C. Pretorius. J.C. Pretorius comes out of the game. No Renzo Duplessis today. So who's he replaced by? Money Ross? Jared Cairns. Yeah, Jared Cairns. Okay. Jason Pretorius is out. All right, there'll be a line out for Benetton. Another substitution coming out. Who's that? Labro and Fekitoa are off now. Drago comes back in for Fekitoa. So I'm guessing that John Bryant comes in for Kanone. Another scrum. Crouch. Bind. Set. The Lions are blown up. They got Benetton has an advantage from the scrum. Now they can play around. They're playing advantage. They go to the outside. Reno Smith goes wide to Mendy. Ignacio Mendy just lights it up. Lina, what a pass. Mendy, Menicello down to 1 meter. Here comes Benetton pouring it across. Oh, it's stripped. That's going to be a yellow card and maybe a penalty try. Oh, that was just stupid. Oh, my goodness. Who's it on? Who's it on? Nico Stan. They don't have a scrum half now. It's going to have to be Angela Davids. My goodness. Wow. I can't see it from that angle. Angela Davids is going to have to be the scrum half now, I think. So no penalty try, but a yellow card on Nico Sten. Is it on Nico Sten? It's Edwin Cater. Okay. 69-01. Edwin Cater. Never tapped the ball, so Bernasconi turns the ball over. He never tapped it. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Edwin Cater. Oh, no, Reinhard Jonker got it. Jeez, make up your mind who it is. I don't even have Reinhard Jonker listed in the game. Set. 5 meter scrum for the Lions. Nico Sten digs it out. Kuhn Horn, clearance kick. That's going to find touch. Yep. Randall Smith fakes throwing it. Okay, let's try to get the yellow card up. Whistle blows. Monty Ross finally comes in the game. Henkel from Vikings out now. Benetton with the ball. Lorenzo Canone with a big carry past midfield. They go wide on the outside. Benetton down the sideline. Mendy again. Back to Lina. Lina's going to score again. Wow, a hat trick for Lina. Louis Lina with a hat trick there, man. Whew. My goodness. Wow. Brilliant work by Lina. My goodness. Louis Liner with another try. It's a hat trick. Kick looks good. It is. Lions are toast. Lions are toast. Shame. Get ready for the restart here. 34-10 now. Benetton's able to secure the restart. Here's this kick down the pitch by Benetton. Bounces inside the 22 and goes through Chris Smith's feet. He picks it up. Kuhn kicks it back the other direction. Stopped by the foot by Reno Smith. He kicks it forward. Reno Smith was taken down back here. Ball kicked the other direction. Ball bounces into the 22. Taken over there by Mendy. He's off on the loose again. Cuts back to the outside. Mendy's still going. Finally tackled. He released the ball behind himself. Benetton retains possession with 7 minutes left on the clock. 7 minutes left on the yellow card. 34-10 is the score. Lions have it back. Rene Brandon drives forward. Nico Stain goes wide on the outside. Jared Cairns driving forward. Lions go through phases, but they need 24 points. Phases aren't going to do it. Breakaway is what's going to do it. They kick it away. That'll be short of the 22. Reno Smith comes away with it. 2 tackles missed, including Creel. 3 tackles missed as he runs over Nico Stain. 6 minutes left. Kick over the top. Ball bounces forward. Benetton knocked it on. Nico Sten. Fenter to the near side. It's Monty Ross with his first carry down the 10-meter line. He places the ball. Nico Sten digs it out. Back over the middle. Chris Smith. Kuhn Horn. Richard Creel. Creel kicks it through. Looking for that 22. Oh, that's a nice kick down to about 10 meters, 15 meters. Reno Smith chases it, but it goes in a touch as we approach 5 minutes left. Reno Smith looks kind of gassed. So does Creel. So, change for Benetton. Omanga comes out, being replaced by Juliano Avaca. So, last substitution. Bench is cleared. Only Sam Francis remains out of the game for, if he's actually here. I don't think Sam Francis is here because we saw Marius Jonker there and Jonker wasn't listed. So I think both benches have been cleared. 4.5 minutes remain and the lineout isn't straight. Jeez. Now it's a scrum. One mistake after another here. The Lions are just really that bad, folks. They're really that bad. Shame. Lions fans must be frustrated. So Sam Francis is here. He just came on the pitch for the Lions with 4 minutes left. Smith will go out. Crouch. Bind. Set. Here's the kick. Picked up by the Lions. Right up the middle goes Monty Ross. Driving down to 4 and 3 meters. Here it is. Landsberg can't quite get in front of the post. Lions, they're playing the number 9. That's an advantage for playing the 9. But Mornay Funderback, or no, still not Mornay Funderback. Oh my goodness. Nico Stain. Lost forward by the Lions, but that's a penalty. Going to come back. Yep. Can't play the 9. You're in the ruck. I saw that a mile away. So, 3 minutes left. They're going to tap and go in front of the post. Mornay Brandon does it. Lions drive forward, trying to get some points here, respectability. There's no points available on the log for them. Too far behind here. They need 2 tries. There we go. Lions score. Conrad van Vuren. So if Van Vuren scores, I think the conversion is good by San Francis. Clock running down here. So the conversion's no good. He hit the post. Landsberg comes down with a restart. Still no clock here. Canone. Favretto now as Benetton has the ball. Benetton with the ball. Last minute of the game. Reno Smith, Monicello. Those guys worked really well together today. Mendy, Monicello, and Reno Smith have all worked really well together, moving the ball around. Gaggio drives forward. Reno Smith. Dropped and then picked up by the Lions. And they throw it away. It's going to be a little card. Avanke gets a card. I'm not even going to bother mentioning that one. Yellow card. Yellow card against... I'll leave that yellow card up. Jeez. So we're over the hooter. One last stab for the Lions. It is embarrassing. There's no continuity, no fluidity to this team. Not working well together. It'll be a long season for the Lions and Sharks. Here's the line out. They overthrow it. Picked up by Benetton. They're off to the races. Bryant. Monicello inside the 10-meter line. Canone's down on the pitch. Oh, Mendy breaks free. He's going to go all the way. Or is he? No, stopped at the 5-meter line. And it's knocked on. Oh, but a penalty. Well, Mendy almost broke away and got another try. Got a penalty here against the Lions. Going to TMO. Let's see if they slap the ball out of his hands. Okay, we're going to come all the way back down the pitch now with the hooter already off just to delay the game. Question is, what did Kuenhorn did? Was he on the ground and touched the ball? Knocked it out from the ground? Let's see. Kuenhorn chased him down from behind. Tackle's good. I'm not sure that's legal. Yeah, no, I don't think that's a penalty. He says it's not a genuine attempt. That's a card. That's nonsense. Wow. So Kuenhorn's out. Down 2 players now. So it's 14 versus 13. Lions staff just shaking their head. They can't believe that. That's a rather harsh penalty. So they're going for a scrum. Crouch. Fine. Set. There it goes. Benetton goes forward, but they lost the ball and a penalty against the Lions again. Wow. 82 minutes now. This game looked like it was going to end early. Now we're dorking around here. Folks, you'll be redirected to the next game, which starts at the bottom of the next hour. That is Leinster versus the Sharks, if you want to go there. I'll load the Bulls game up here shortly. Trying to get a bigger audience here. 82 minutes, 30 seconds off the clock. And it's going to be a scrum again. Reset the scrum to Benetton. Crouch. Fine. Set. Nothing going on here. Call to use it. Picks it up and goes with it. Oh, that Lina's going to get a 4th one. A 4th try for Louis Lina. Wow. What a day for Louis Lina. My goodness. His 4th try. There's your man of the match. There's no question about that. Man. Wow. Man. Louis Lina with 4 tries. Jeez. Rhino Smith for the conversion. Yeah, Treviso will be happy tonight. The wine will be flowing. Here's a conversion attempt. Did he get it through? He did. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Rhino Smith had a great game. If it wasn't for Louis Lina, he would have been my man of the match. But you can't ignore 4 tries. 13 straight road losses. Wow. $41. Wow. My goodness, man. Louis Lina looked fantastic. Benetton looked pretty good. All right, folks, we got a game coming up after this. I'm not going to hang around for any man of the match conversations. This is one we want to forget. So coming up next will be the Sharks on the road in Dublin against Leinster. Good luck with that one. 41-15 is the final. Big thanks for an excellent commentary. Unfortunately, very poor performance. Yep, well, Christo Tromps come back for the next game. That should be a better game. Hang on a second. I got to get this yellow card off. It's kind of distracting me here. Yellow card, yellow card, yellow card. There we go. All right, 41-15 from Treviso. Not what we want to see. Sharks coming up next, and then the big one, the Bulls. All right, thanks for being here, folks. Be sure to hit that like button if you haven't done it already. I'd appreciate that. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for being here. Bye-bye.